Staying with federal politics, the Prime Minister has appointed a new National Security Advisor to his department as part of moves to better coordinate border security and intelligence gathering. And in delivering the government's first national security statement to Parliament, Kevin Rudd has warned that Australia faces a growing list of potential threats.
The Prime Minister has unveiled what he calls a new approach to national security.
In an increasingly complex and interconnected security environment, we need a more integrated national security structure that enhances national security policy coordination.
He's scrapped plans to create a Homeland Security Department. Instead, coordination of national security will be centralised in the Prime Minister's department. Former SAS Commander Duncan Lewis has been appointed National Security Advisor.
Why do we need a National Security Advisor? Put simply, to provide improved strategic direction within the national security community.
There are many other bureaucratic changes. A National Intelligence Coordination Committee will be established, and Customs will play a greater role coordinating border security. It will be renamed the Customs and Border Protection Service.
The arrangements the government has inherited involve a wide range of government agencies, but lack unified control and direction and a single point of accountability.
A counter-terrorism white paper will be released next year. There'll be further national security statements and even a national security budget. The Prime Minister says the attacks in Mumbai last week confirm the continuing threat from Islamic extremists.
Extremism leading to violence or terrorism continues to pose a direct threat to Australia and Australian security interests.
And he says the US alliance remains fundamental to the nation's security. That relationship's now even closer, with an expansion of military exchange programs. Kevin Rudd's statement has left many security and defence analysts very much underwhelmed. They say it's a welcome first step, but it's light on substance. And the opposition leader has been scathing in his criticism.
Not even the Prime Minister would describe this as swift and decisive.
He's attacked the government's record on foreign affairs and says Kevin Rudd now carries a greater responsibility for national security.
We remind the Prime Minister of the onus this places upon him. The buck will certainly stop with him.
And they'll make sure he doesn't forget that. Richard Davis, World News, Australia.